Once you've done a few laps around any racetrack, the next thing you want to do is actually get out there and walk it. Why? You want to get the true perspective of what the track really is.
And then you look here and it's like a half a mile, it looks like, you know?
An example, you're tucked behind the fairing of your R6 going, rah, you know, doing 130 miles an hour, holding on for dear life. It seems really short.
You really have a little more time than you actually are thinking.
All of a sudden you get out there and stand on it and look at it and go, whoa, that goes on for miles.
So it may help you to maybe not get as rushed if you'll realize how far you really have. Listen to the way they're shifting them and the rhythm that they get in with their shifting. See it? There was a little bit difference in line there. All right, everyone, let's move on to turn 2. Let's work on these first few sessions, just easing those brakes and carrying that corner speed and staying on line. You hear those throttles? If they did any more than that right then at that pace, it'd be gone. If you hit it just right, you can kind of fall into this dip, and when you fall off in it, it loads the bike next to the curb. Listen to those throttles.
When I hit the apex and I start to get on the gas right in that area, I'm off a little bit more, but I stand the bike up because I'm getting on the power and I want to get onto the meat of the tire. But when I hit that, what I call the berm over there at the curbing,
right,
that's when I shift my weight to the center and shoot up the hill.
The other thing is you can also see where the smooth spots are, the best entry points.
Main thing we want to listen to is shifting and how smooth they are picking up the throttle mid-corner here. Uh-oh, Tom was feeding the throttle. Since he was just right on the braking point, it didn't totally go on him. That was good, Tom.
What happened?
Yeah, step out a little bit on it.
Going in and coming out.
Yeah. I was wondering, I looked back, I didn't see anymore. Oh, where'd he go?
As long as you're having fun. Yeah. See, Chuck has a little bit of advantage here. He's on a race bike with race tires on it. Look at that right hand. Good job, guys.
I got a little close to the apex in too.
Yeah, I thought you lost your knee puck.
Well, I did, but it pulled the threads off of it, so I got the base, I just don't have the puck.
Looked like somebody threw a hand grenade. Grass and stirred all over.
I turned in a little too early.
Yeah, there's one bed right there and one bed
Oh,
right
I see that.
one bike.
Dead.
You're losing a foot.
That sucked. Now my feet really itch. You get a bunch of bugs? Yeah, I had like 50 ants all over my feet.
It's really fast. It's a drive uphill, and you've got to accelerate real hard, and you can't see the exit of the track. So it's a matter of being able to pick up your reference points and making adjustments when the track comes into focus and keep your speed up through the corner. So it's a real technical part of the track right here.
Not what you planned though.
It's a challenge. Challenge to do this one right.
Listen to them throttles.
He's just trying to get it stood on the fat part.
Right. Tom is working the thing, you know? Because he's
That's what fun looks like.
Yeah. It's 2Xtreem TV.
Is that what you used to always do, Scott? Be in the crowd in Atlanta, holding up the sign that says coming up next on Sports Center. Hey, that's me on TV, man.
Yeah. I got friends that hang out in winter circles just behind whoever wins.
That's right.
Right
You're talking about the guy with the awry hat that's got the earpiece. Which way to do with your head?
Right. Man, it's like a fly on Aladdin's shoulder.
Yeah.
That's him.
Number one. He's always.
Don't say that.
I know, it's like.
Got his cell phone on. Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me now? Like, move over to the left. Can you hear me now? Move over to the left. Move over to the right.
These are generally what we call marbles or death cookies on the outside of the racetrack. When you get off the race line, upsets the bike, and you might want to tuck the front end.
It's what I do for stress relief. I mean, I have a very stressful job. This is the only thing I can do that takes my mind totally away from my work.
A lot to learn. Maybe too old to learn it all. How do we get back to 19 years old? How do we do that?
I wish we had these machines when we were
Oh,
19.
can you imagine?
Twin shock, kind of.
Yeah.
I remember Metzler's with a hot setup.
Oh, yeah. Remember, even in the motocross, remember?
Yeah.
Wrap it up. Get to ride. Let's go ride. I'm ready.
There is no better way to learn the fast lines around a racetrack than to actually walk it.
For more information or 2Xtreem gear, log on to 2Xtreem.com.